This is the challenge of the GoBots record story number 5, titled The Final Conflict.
Our Zod loves to play with his food before he devours it.
Cheyenne Mountain calling Psykill. Praxis here.
What do you want, Praxis?
The Zod attack fleet is ready for liftoff.
Excellent. I'll return immediately to personally supervise the launch. Farewell, Leader One.
Sprawled out on the ground below, the battered Leader One reacts as the roaring Zod slowly approaches. Leader One is able, however, to find refuge inside a huge, barren warehouse. But Zod has a keen tracking sense, and the snorting beast zeroes in on the metal structure and begins to crush it like a tube of toothpaste. Leader One uses his last ounce of energy to blast a hole through the wall and escapes, just as Zod lands a final blow, smashing the building like a pancake. Zod continues to pursue the now almost helpless commander and is just about to grab the GoBot in his mighty jaws when he is struck from behind with a mighty laser blast. The attacker is Turbo, in car form, firing energy blasts from his headlights. Matt Hunter and Dr. Turganova are his passengers.
Nice shot, Turbo.
Clear to oblige.
Let's finish him off. How do you stop a creep like that?
With a direct hit to the nerve receptors on his belly.
Leader One is in very bad shape. How can we keep him alive?
If he doesn't get a massive power transfusion fast, Leader One is finished.
Where do we find such a source to re-energize him?
What about tapping into that thing? He must have enough power to light up an entire city.
It's worth a try. I'll first need that direct hit to the nerve center.
You did it! You really did it, Turbo! Down he goes!
Zod, hit by a direct blast in the exact area necessary to deactivate him, suddenly stops moving, and his head drops, lifeless. The energy blast has opened the nerve panel section of the monster, and thick bundles of cables and circuitry lay in a twisted mass.
Dr. Turganova, I knew there was a good reason we brought you along. You're the only one who will know how to tap into Zod's remaining energy panels and to give Leader One the transfusion necessary. Will you do it?
Of course, I will try.
Soon, Dr. Turganova has Leader One hooked up to Zod's energy components and is ready to throw a switch within the circuitry. Within moments, Leader One is able to rise from the ground on his own power, glowing with restored power and in perfect condition. Meanwhile, the captured Guardian Command Center with Psykill as pilot lands near Cheyenne Mountain. Copter, Crasher, and Praxis stand together as a welcoming party.
Welcome back, Psykill. And congratulations on destroying Leader One once and for all.
Unfortunately, Turbo and Scooter are still very much alive. Praxis, take charge of the security control room and see to it that all entrances remain sealed. Meanwhile, we will proceed with the launch of the attack fleet.
At last!
Finally, the room stands empty of all renegades. Scooter is able to come out of hiding and to transmit a message seeking to contact Turbo.
Scooter to Turbo! Come in, Turbo, please!
Leader One to Scooter. Can you read me?
Leader One? Wow! Am I glad to hear from you! I'm inside Cheyenne Mountain at the NORAD Center.
That's perfect. When we get there, you can open up an entrance for us.
Oh, is that all?
Come on, Scooter. You can do it. We'll be arriving within the hour.
I'll have to find a way to get past the guards.
I can think of a way. How about you?
Yeah, I guess I know what you're thinking of, Leader One. Thanks. See you soon.
Meanwhile, Psykill and his renegades are gathered inside the main control room. Several screens overhead reveal armadas of Zods, lined up in formation at various launch sites around the world.
Trajectory is locked in, Cycle! All systems go!
Activate booster ignition.
Boosters ignited!
Countdown has begun.
It won't be long now, GoBotron.
Far out in space on GoBotron, the members of the GoBotron Council are assembled. Their council chairman speaks.
The renegade fortress here on GoBotron has fallen. We have captured the entire army, but we may have lost the war. According to those renegades we have interrogated, Cycle will attack GoBotron soon with an armada of Zods.
Is there nothing to be done then?
Nothing. Unless Leader 1 stops Cycle, GoBotron is totally doomed.
Back on Earth, at the NORAD Control Center,
All entrances are to be kept sealed. These orders come directly from Cycle.
Praxis,
Cycle? What are you doing here?
I want all of you out of here now, on the double.
But Cycle, you ordered me to take charge here.
I've changed my mind.
But what about your invasion?
I've postponed it.
Postponed? Then when can I expect to take over control of Earth?
You? Don't make me laugh. Now leave me alone, Praxis. I have important work to attend to.
Oh no, Cycle. You should never cheat a cheetah. Earth belongs to me.
angry and upset, Braxis storms out of the room, not realizing that the Cycle with whom he was speaking was really Scooter in holographic form again. Scooter carefully examines his surroundings. Within the same building, several chambers away, Braxis has met the real Cycle, and they both realize that Scooter is somewhere within the NORAD complex.
It does not matter, Braxis. The Guardians are too late. We are seconds from ignition and blast-off.
On the huge viewing screens above them, Cycle and the Renegades watch as one Zod armada after another blasts up into the sky. They are programmed to head directly for the far-distant planet of GoBotron.
Oh, how lovely! Just look at them, Cycle!
Yes, Praxis, this is it. G-Day, the day we capture GoBotron!
Back in the computer security room,
I found it! I found the code to open up the security gates, and just in time. My sensors indicate that Leader 1 and the Guardians are descending toward Cheyenne Mountain at this very moment.
Leader 1 to Scooter. We're coming in. Hope you've got those gates open.
Yes, sir. I've just activated the release switch, Leader 1. Come on in.
Leader 1 in jet form speeds through the security tunnel followed by the Guardians. Leader 1 swoops down and changes into his robot shape. With feet boosters glowing, he touches down to the floor.
Turbo, find Scooter. Meanwhile, I have a score to settle with Cycle.
Within moments, various battles erupt throughout the NORAD complex as the Renegades realize that the Guardians have gained access to the area. Cycle is both horrified and angered at his plans once again being disrupted.
This must stop, Praxis. Guard this room with your life.
But Cycle, where are you going?
Personally blow the Guardians into scrap. Want destruction done right, you have to do it yourself.
Hold it right there, Cycle. We've got you covered.
Leader 1, but how? Zod finished you!
The game's finished, Cycle.
At that moment, Crusher enters the main control room and, seeing Leader 1's guns leveled at Cycle, opens fire on the Guardian. In the ensuing conflict, a blast from Turbo blows up the frequency-generating computers of the pulsar device. Instantly, the mind-controlling transmission that has mesmerized the citizens of Earth stops. Cycle is enraged, realizing that humanity is no longer under his control. Scooter also makes a direct energy blast, striking Crasher and sending her crashing into Cycle, which in turn sends him crashing into the exposed circuitry of the Situation Room computers.
Oh, no! Someone help me!
Cycle! What's happening?
I am defeated. You take over, Praxis. You wanted to be in control anyway.
What have you done? Have you gone mad?
Everyone in the room now notices the canister holding the powerful energy source has fallen to the floor and begun to sputter and destabilize.
I must warn you that we have only a few moments before the Saurium will explode.
While everyone's attention is diverted, the injured Cycle slips silently away.
Cycle, where is he? Where has he gone?
Farewell, Copter. Crasher, I am sorry to have to leave you behind.
Enough of him for now. I've got to do something about this Saurium.
Leader 1 spots the astro beam in the corner of the room, undamaged. He looks at the huge screen above and notes the distance the Zods have yet to travel before reaching Gobotron.
There may be a way to save everyone.
Leader 1 aims the astro beam at the sputtering Saurium and places his finger on the trigger of the great machine. As he fires its beam, an aura begins to shimmer around the Saurium canister, and it starts to dematerialize.
And now, the Zods. I only hope these coordinates are close.
No! Not the Zods! No! Everything is going wrong!
Matt, grab that traitor and don't let him get away.
Leader 1 swings the astro beam around and faces it toward the departing Zod fleet. He sets additional range-finding devices and quickly reprograms the device as a sending mechanism, again pulling the trigger. Deep in space, the Saurium can be seen, rematerializing right in the middle of the flying armada of Zods. In an instant, the crackling, smoldering chunk of crystal explodes with megaton titanic power. Now, in his normal state of mind, General Lindley enters the room.
Wait a minute. What in the world is going on here?
Oh, nothing, General. Leader 1 is just saving the world.
Congratulations, Leader 1.
Thanks to you and your Guardian friends, Earth has been saved, and Gobotron remains free.
We could not have succeeded without the help of Matt and his friends. We all did this job together. You look after this Praxis fellow, and we will take care of Crasher, Copter, and our renegade captives here.
You can't lock up Dr. Praxis. I'll plead innocent. No, I'll plead temporary insanity.
More like permanent insanity.
Turbo, Scooter, time to roll. All aboard.
We're sure gonna miss you guys.
Bye.
So long. Good luck.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
You know, AJ, somehow I just have the feeling we're going to meet them again. I don't know. Something inside me just tells me we will.
As the Guardian Command Center rises out of Earth's atmosphere and speeds on its way toward Gobotron, the massive craft suddenly achieves hyperspeed and disappears into the distant heavens. Will Matt and AJ see their friends from Gobotron again? Will Cykill regain enough power to once again be able to challenge the Guardian GoBots' peaceful planet? Only time will tell us. This is the end of the series titled The Challenge of the GoBots. This is a 5-record series, and if you do not have all 5 books and records in this series, please see your local record dealer so that you can have the entire collection of The Challenge of the GoBots.